Hi guys and welcome back to my channel, Bookish Drama. My name is Ethan and today I am bringing you a tag. It has been a while since I have done one of this, so I thought it would be the perfect one to do the books I'll probably never read tag. I was tagged by Karina over at Bookish Bubbles. This was the first ever time I have ever been tagged. Thank you so much, Karina, and make sure you go to her channel and subscribe to her because she is amazing. She was just at the A Darker Shade of Read Along live show and she did very well. It was a super fun live show and yeah, hashtag Ned is all I want to say. Her channel will be linked down below as well as the original video for this tag. Question 1. A really hyped book you are not really interested in reading. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. With the movie coming up, everyone has been talking about this book. It was on most people's favorite list from last year, I believe it was published. I don't know if I am really interested in this book because it is so hyped that I don't know if I am going to love it as much as people do, as I don't read that much contemporary. And also because I read the first chapter, I think, and the dialogue showed the way people talk, and I don't like when the books do that. I prefer to have like the correct sentence. I was going to answer several books for each category, but I decided to stick to just one and really focus on the reasons why I don't want to read them. Question 2. A series that you want to start or you won't be finishing, and I chose the second option. I am not going to be finishing The Darkest Mind trilogy by Alexandra Bracken. I read in August the first one. I gave it 2 stars and I really did not like it at all. So yeah, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to read the continuations as they might get better, you never know. But I recently heard in a YouTube video that they get gradually worse, so I am not going to be wasting my time in this series. If you really like this series, tell me in the comment section down below and I may give it a go. I'm not really... I don't really want to at this point in time. A classic you are not interested in. Right now I am not interested to read any classic. I am sorry if you love classics, but I am just at a point that I am not really into them, which is a shame as I bought a lot of them. I haven't read them and I don't really plan to, so I don't know why I bought them on the first place. Here you have them. If you really love any of them, tell me in the comment sections, but yeah. I read Oliver Twist a few years ago, so I bought all Charles Dickens books, and then here I have also Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, The Great Gatsby, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This one I am really interested in because I read an adaptation and I loved it. And here we have The Catcher in the Rye and To Kill a Mockingbird. There was a read-along for this book not long ago, but right now I'm not in the mood to pick classics, so I didn't participate in it. I am basically saving them for when I am older and, you know, I will hopefully read them before I die, but who knows, I may never get to them. Oh, and I also have Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. This is in Spanish. It was really cheap. Here we have the cover as well in the actual hardback. The edition is really good, although the font is absolutely tiny. Like, tiny. This is the most intimidating book in my whole TBR pile, so yeah. Right now I am thinking of watching the movie instead of reading the book, and if I like it a lot, I may give it a go. For question number 4, we have any genre you never read. So for this one, I am going to mention erotica. I have never read erotica, not interested, like, no. And then also historical fiction. The only historical fiction book I can remember reading is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and Bridge of Clay is coming out this year, so I want to reread The Book Thief. The first time I read it was in Spanish, so this time I want to pick it up in English so I don't miss anything in the translation. I have to buy a good edition, so yeah, that may be coming in a book haul or something. I have not really read historical fiction. Here we have, for example, All the Light We Can't See by Anthony Doerr. I read like 20 pages of the book and put it down because it wasn't the right moment for me, but you know, I want to pick it up sooner rather than later because it seems like a really interesting genre. The last question for this tag is a book on your shelves that you will probably never read. And for this, I went with The Improbability Principle by David hand. I was gifted this book when I was at a summer course at Imperial College London. We all were doing group presentations and my team won that. It was about oscillations. So yeah, they gifted us books and other random stuff. And I got this one. I think it is about statistics. I took an statistics course on my second year of university, but I am not really interested in that. In that class, I got a 10 out of 10 in every single exam. I am so proud. That is the class I have done my best in. But you know, statistics is not something that catches my interest, and yeah, I don't know what this is about at all. I have been watching science documentaries lately, and I am a little bit fed up of science right now. I am just starting university in a couple of days, so it's not the ideal situation for that. But yeah, if I had to say a book I would probably never read that is on my shelves, it will be this one, yeah. Those were all the questions, so now I am going to be tagging some lovely people. First, I'm going to be tagging Shelby from What's My Page Again, and then Laurie from Laurie Dawson, and finally Elliot from Elliot Brooks. None of them would be scared to tell what books they will probably never read. Their answers, I feel, are going to be very honest, so I am really interested to know what they'll answer to these questions. That was all for today's video. If you liked it, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!